Day 16. Hi, he thought he was about to say it. Day 16, you guys. Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully you're amped up, you're energized, you're ready for more good content. If you don't know who we are by now, you got
Mr.
and Mrs. Smith. And look, you guys, at this point in the 30-day VIP group, you've already done a ton of things. You've already sent off your credit dispute letters. You've already pulled your credit reports. You've already started learning about the credit mixtures. You've been applying for new credit. On top of that, we've really been going into the membership details. What is My Econ, the personal financial success company, and why should I continue to keep paying $34.95 each and every month? So hopefully you're getting a real good understanding that this thing is bigger than credit. We got you in with credit, but we are all about overall financial success. So let's talk about a couple of the keys involved in My Econ, okay? Because we're really solving a problem of a lot of Americans. Not only do you have the do-it-yourself credit repair, you guys, you now have your debt elimination softwares and systems to really understand when you could be debt-free. You have ongoing investment knowledge. You should have adjusted your W-4 by now. Literally, just correcting the error on your W-4 can entitle you to more cash flow every single time you get paid. On average, people are seeing anywhere from $200 to $800 a month. But again, that's not everybody's situation. It was only if there was actually an error on your W-4, which was the problem for over 100 million Americans, okay? So whether your return was $50 to $150, guess what? You were missing out on that money. On top of that, you guys, times are just really changing. We even show you how to start investing, where you can invest with $5, $10, $50, whatever the case may be, when you used to have hundreds, if not thousands of dollars to invest. And the other avenue, and I'm going to let the king speak, is your ability to make additional income, you guys. Sometimes we have to look at our situation and we have to say, look, I just need more cash flow coming in from somewhere. My bills are already down as low as they can go. I've already adjusted my W-4, got a little bit from that, but it's really not enough for me to get ahead financially and ultimately leave the wealth that I want to leave for generations. So we got to be open-minded to other streams of income, and that's another avenue that My Econ can help.
Absolutely. You see, I want you to ask yourself two questions. Number one, do I need to consider making an additional stream of income? I mean, just take a cold hard look at your scenario, your place of employment, or are you self-employed? Is it enough, or could you benefit from more? If the answer to that question is yes, no matter if it's a strong yes or a absolutely yes, then definitely take heed to the ability to earn income using the My Econ platform and the credit system that we've put into place for you. The second question I want you to ask yourself is this: is it possible that I know some people who can benefit from the information that I've recently been exposed to? So what that means is it possible that you know some people who can benefit from enhancing their credit? Is it possible that it's people that you may be connected to who don't know about the ability to adjust your W-4 and bring in more of that cash flow, which can then be used to get out of debt faster, or then be used to invest or create a contingency fund or emergency fund? Is it possible that people may not know this information, but you do? So if the answer is yes to either of those questions, then I definitely want you to strongly consider earning compensation with My Econ, because this is the thing. Over the course of these days, you've been listening to our voice. Whether you were in the challenge before you decided to become VIP and get into the VIP section, you've learned a lot of things. So don't hide that information from somebody else who can benefit from it. Like, we believe in each one teach one. If you learn something, be open and willing to teach somebody else who may not know. And we want to make it easy for you to make that happen, because what we're going to do is repeat those challenges. So we will have 5-day credit challenges taking place on a regular basis, which puts you in a position to expose this information to some other people. Now, before I talk too much on that, just to kind of paint a vision of what the compensation can provide, you see, when a person decides that they want to get enrolled in My Econ, or they want to become VIP and be a part of this VIP challenge, what happens is you're able to earn upfront commission, as well as position yourself to get overrides and residual income, which is where the real wealth is built. Yes. So upfront commission means that if somebody pays a certain amount to get enrolled, then it's a good chance you'll get 100% of whatever they paid that following week, 100% commission. So if they came in for $100, you'll get $100 that next week. Not too shabby. Imagine $100 coming in weekly, $400 a month going towards some of your goals. You can make that happen. However, on the flip side, if you decide to really empower other people and they decide that they want to share the challenge and the 5-day credit restoration challenge with others, now you position yourself to earn what's called residual income. And I don't want to assume that you know what residual income is, but residual income is that money that continues to come month after month after month, due to the fact you did the work in a previous month. So what that means is kind of like bills. When you pay different bills, like your phone bill, rent, utilities, things of that nature, you're paying it on a monthly basis. So as long as a monthly subscription or a monthly bill is being paid, then the person on the other end is receiving a residual income. So you can be in a position to do the same thing when people enroll into MyEcon, they stick and stay, and now you can earn some residual income, which can offset all of the money that's currently going out towards expenses and just add additional streams of income. And sometimes it can even replace your job income. So don't shy away from the possibilities. We won't dive too deep. If you're interested in really understanding the compensation plan, then we want you to access those compensation documents. It'll be in the document center, and then you'll be able to click on the documents, the documentation that talks about the compensation. And once you have that in place, then you're able to at least get an understanding. We even have videos. And another thing, before I let the queen slide in, because I know she got some wheels churning on some things that she want to deliver as well. We have what I consider to be the theory of how using the 5-day credit repair challenge can take you to possibly 6-figure income if you just follow my theory. Now, it's a theory because it haven't quite been proved yet, but it's on the verge of being proved week by week, month by month. So if you want access to that video, I definitely show it to you so it can paint some vision on, okay, I can really see myself not only benefiting myself from this information, but also sharing this credit challenge with others in a way that allows you to expose people and shine the light of what you're learning, but also earn some income in the process. So check out those compensation documents, but also if you want access to my theory on how the 5-day credit repair challenge can get you towards 6 figures, let me know and we'll give it to you.
Yeah, and see, you guys, this is what you have to understand. See, when you're generating additional streams of income, you have to have a product or a service that's needed by most Americans. You have to solve a problem
Absolutely.
In order to be successful in business. And what you have to understand is MyEcon is solving a huge problem. See, I want you to think about this. To invest, okay? I'll go back to investments because we are all about building wealth. Typically, to invest, if you want to speak with a financial advisor, it's going to cost you, or a financial institution, you have to be already secure financially, okay? You have to already be willing to invest thousands of dollars in order for them to even sit down and talk to you. And some of them are charging you $100 an hour just to start an investment portfolio for you. We're not telling you that we're financial advisors. What we are financial educators. We want to position you to be able to just have a conversation, because this is what you got to understand. Just because you're going to a huge financial institution or speaking with a financial advisor, it doesn't necessarily mean that they have your best interest at heart. See, sometimes the middle Americans can be taken advantage of. Having poor credit, you're taking advantage of, okay? So you have to be in a good enough position, and you have to be able to hold a conversation when you do make it to that point. And again, we're in the day and age now where you don't have to have thousands of dollars to invest. You can invest with $5, $10, $15, you guys. You can get partial shares opposed to whole shares. There's investment apps out there. There's a lot of different things that you can do to start investing your money, opposed to sitting down and speaking with a financial advisor. Another thing that I wanted to point out was this, and let me go back to that, okay? So with the investors, what I was meaning by them not necessarily having your best interest at heart, you got to understand that they are still in business, okay? So yes, they may be able to present you with some good plans, really get your portfolio right, but they also may offer you what's going to pay them out the highest commission, okay? So we don't want you to be taken advantage of. That's why you got to really understand My Econ, and you got to dive in to all of the content and all of the things that we're teaching. Another person that I want to bring up is Dave Ramsey, okay? He's pretty known. Well, he made the debt snowball effect famous, right? He wasn't the inventor of the debt snowball effect, but he really put a lot of emphasis on it. And it had people just going crazy thinking he was just this financial guru. Well, this is what you got to understand about the debt snowball effect and what Dave Ramsey teaches. He teaches you to cut back. He teaches you maybe you should stop going out to eat. Maybe you should cut back on your cell phone bill. Maybe you should, move. Maybe you should get 2 or 3 jobs. But you got to understand, people enjoy going out to eat. We teach you how to increase your cash flow. You may want to minimize that lifestyle just a little bit especially till you get to the point of where you want to be financially. But we're not going to tell you to completely cut off your lifestyle. People enjoy that. People enjoy going out to the movies and things of that nature every weekend with their family. We just want you to be smart about doing it, okay? We want to teach you strategies to actually do that. A lot of people don't want to cut off things like their internet, their cell phone bill, and they definitely don't want to work multiple jobs where they're away from their family, right? So you got to understand how My Econ is different, how it's solving so many problems of Americans, and at the same time, it's helping you to really create that generational wealth for your family for generations to come. Anything you want to add to that?
I mean, just in conjunction, basically, if you understand all of what she just said, that means that we have the ability to solve a huge problem that exists. So regardless of where a person is, if they already have debt out of the way, then they may not understand credit, or they may not understand the ability to invest since they have freedom from income. Some people don't understand any of it. All you have to do is position this as a solution to someone else's problem. And we want to just make it simple for you by, for one, giving you guidance, but also giving you a vehicle that you can introduce them to, which is the 5-day credit repair challenge. And now they get access to it, they learn something, and then they end up in this VIP group, and it's all because of you. And it'll be your ability to change the dynamics of their generation, all because you decided, look, I'm not going to keep all of this good information to myself.
Yes.
I want to help somebody else. So that's what we're here to do, and we want to let you know that it can compensate you very greatly. You can make full-time income, part-time income, however hard you want to go as it relates to sharing this with others. You can make it happen, and we're here to assist you along the way.
Yes, guys, we have something truly special in My Econ. That's really what we want you to understand. If you've received value from the 5-day challenge as well as these 16 days, then you know the benefits. You know how it can help other people. And now your duty is just to reach back and help somebody else, okay? Each one, teach one. We firmly believe that. So I just want you to also start thinking, who do you know that can benefit from better credit? Who do you know that can benefit from getting out of debt? Who do you know that may be in a good place financially, but they're not in a position to leave wealth for their children? They don't understand investments. Therefore, they don't have their money anywhere but the bank, okay? Who do you know that's interested in just like a complete turnaround in their finances? You guys, over 68 million Americans have bad credit. We need to start making that list of people that want to better their credit and get them over to the 5-day credit repair challenge group, because that's where it starts. And just by helping other people, just by blessing other people, you can position yourself to make money. Okay, you can position yourself to start receiving 100% commission, and then as long as that membership keeps going for people, which I don't see how you could cancel the membership, right? We have so much to offer. You're not going to learn everything in 30 days. You're not going to learn everything in 60, 90 days, and your financial situation definitely won't completely turn around within 3 or 4 months. It is an ongoing process. That's why the membership is so important. So we hope that you really get that. But we really have to start making that list of people. We have to start making statuses saying, look, Who wants to better their situation? I'm on this journey. We have a free 5-day credit repair challenge with ongoing knowledge for 5 days straight. Who wants in on that? We're not begging, we're not persuading, we're not convincing people to better their situation. It's a matter of if they want it, then you do your part of just adding them to the group, and you know we're going to do our part of educating people.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So, with that being said, listen, you have something of value. Take heed and understand that the money that you're investing on a month-to-month basis, which is the $34.95, as long as you're getting a return on that investment,
Yes.
then it pays for itself. So we show you how to increase your cash flow well over $35 a month, boost your credit well over worth $35 a month, and now you can make income well over $35 a month.
Exactly. So your homework for today, guys, because you know we coming with it. Your homework are to pull the compensation documents. There's 2 documents. We're going to put that down in the comments for you to see. Pull those documents. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to ask. Feel free to put it underneath this video, and we'll go from there. We have a jam-packed week for you guys. We're really trying to get you in a good place financially, all right? So be receptive, take notes, and make sure you do your part, all right? That's all we got.
And if you want to hear about my theory,
Yes.
5-day credit repair challenge to 6 figures, let me know. I'll send it to you, and we can run with it and make this theory a fact. That's all we got, Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Signing out.
Out.